Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 9 to 9 Gaming. I'm going to do a video for The Walking Dead Road to Survival, and this is Ultra Rare Gear Flash Event Stage number 4. So you know when you don't want to go against humans and you get that human draw, but then you're hoping like, well, as long as it's not red and blue, I'll be okay, and then you realize it is red and blue. So my red team is rendered completely useless with this, and look, I know this is my fault. I've got good blue characters and good yellow characters. I just haven't leveled them, and my adrenaline rush is really low on a lot of these characters. But I decided to go with it anyway. So I'm going to try to piece together a yellow and blue team that's going to give me a better matchup than my red team, because my red team's just going to get smoked, no doubt about it, by these hard-hitting blue characters. So set up my team a little bit. I've got Shane as my leader. He's going to give us more hit points and he's going to give us a nice defensive buff versus this range team. Dr. Stevens for heals. I got two Andrews in here. I got Molly, and then faction supporter, I brought Jesus in there. So I've got a good mix of yellow and blue. So obviously the yellow is going to hit the blue a little bit harder, and my blue is going to hit the red a little bit harder. So I'm just looking for good matchups. And you can see the items I brought 5 grenades, I brought tear gas, nerve gas, and also some replenish. So early on, we're doing okay. I probably could have nerfed the ones at the top to lower their attack because I'm taking a little bit of extra damage here. But it's just taking a little while to grind these out with the blue one down at the bottom. I've lowered their defense to a degree, and now we're in a good spot. 6 of us versus 2 of them. We've got a good matchup with this. We're going to take this red character down. So here's where I got a little bit lazy, and this I know I'm not using all the adrenaline rush at the right time. I'm just trying to hit as hard as I can. You can see I got one of my Andreas at about 60% of health right now, and I almost had them down, and look at that. Just bad timing. I thought I was going to finish it off a turn earlier, and they got an adrenaline rush off, and now I'm kind of a little bit handcuffed. I'm at a disadvantage. I got 5 of us. I thought about kind of backing out of the fight and doing it again, and I thought, you know what, if I get in trouble, I'll just spend the 75 coins to continue it. I just want to get through this and get to the end of this stage. So I'm lowering the defense 2 down at the bottom, looking for good matchups. Obviously with that blue, I'm going to hit it as hard as I can with my yellow, especially with Jesus and Molly just taking turns there. Also with Dr. Stevens getting those timely heals off. The problem with this team is not the comp. As I said before, the problem with this team is my adrenaline rush is so low. At some point, Scopely just nerfed the adrenaline rush procs, so it's just harder and harder to farm these survivors, get your adrenaline rush leveled up. I've had a lot of issues, I've spent some of the characters getting them leveled, but I just haven't got the adrenaline rush. You can see Molly's pretty low here. Go ahead and use my replenish, and after only 2 waves, I'm almost out of replenish. I'm down to 2 replenish and very little items. So it is not looking good for the team, but I managed to get through wave number 2, so here we are at wave number 3, the midway point, and it's the first time I'm facing 5 characters. So I'm going to go ahead and weaken the defense, the 2 at the top, and now I'm thinking, what's the best matchup? Should I start lobbing grenades? What are we going to do here? So went ahead and lobbed a couple grenades, try to get these guys down, and who knows? I mean, we're down to 1 grenade, and we're going to be able to get this guy down in the middle shortly. Got Molly's heal off just in time. I still got 2 adrenaline rush, but I'm going to lower the attack and the defense of 2 down at the bottom. So we're just going to go ahead and ping these 2, and hopefully they just don't hit us too hard before we can get Dr. Stevens built back up for another heal. There's our heal, and go ahead and pop rending shot. So we're in wave number 4. Luckily, we draw only 4 characters here. Lower the defense of the 2 at the top. And just looking to get these yellow, as many hits as we possibly can. And now we got a couple extra items. I mean, we can lower the attack here. So, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So what I want to do is just make sure these 2 in the middle don't hit us quite as hard. And we'll go take that down. So now if we can keep 1 or 2 up, it's not looking as bad. We got the 1 in the middle stunned. So no adrenaline rush out of him. Go ahead and heal up again. And now I just want to get this red character off the board as quick as possible. Lowered his defense, lowered his attack. There's a adrenaline rush again. We got Molly's heal off. And now 5 versus 1. I'm just trying to think, okay, if we can get through this thing one more time. Don't want that last minute adrenaline rush like we lost Andrea. So 5 characters, wave number 5. I got 1 grenade left. I'm going to lower the defense. And you know what? You don't want to leave with a grenade in your pocket. So I just went ahead and lobbed the grenade. And that was a very, very nice adrenaline rush from Jesus. So got us back in the game. So now we're to point 5 versus 3. And I just want to weaken the attack of everything on the board just to try to keep everybody up. So it's pretty good matchups. There's a Dr. Stevens heal. Take the blue down. Now we'll go ahead and finish off this red. And here we are, 5 versus 1. And we still got a couple items left. So we're going to finish this off. Not the best start in the world, losing a character on wave number 1. and definitely this is not my best comp, but this is an A team. So hopefully if you guys got a few items stored up and you got a B plus team or an A plus team, you might be able to grind this out and get through it, especially if it's a team that's got some adrenaline rush built up, because my team does not. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry for the really long video, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at it. Give this video a thumbs up. My name's Killshot. Peace.